I think I took a shit in my neighbor's lawn.
Yeah. Well, I love you madly, dear, and I need you badly, dear. Why did you leave me here without your love?
Oh, bro, I'm hurting.
Well, in bed each night I lie, and I think of you and cry, and I tell you all above, bring back my love.
Fuck. Check, check. Check 149. Check 19 or 3.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Check fuck 9-3.
Yeah, the sound isn't great, so just
Just fucking blast it. Utterly blast it.
no, just hold it closer.
Oh, okay.
Don't let it drift away from you, dude.
Is this a good angle right here, or is this like maybe not?
Let's fucking get it. Yeah, man, it's good to see you, dude.
Good to see you too, man. Thanks for
Yeah, man,
having
you're one of the few people, dude, who actually like responds to my text, man. And,
Is that right?
I appreciate that, dude.
Dude, no problem, man.
You really are for the boys, man. You know, we've had
Yeah,
some
yeah.
late night convos where I'm just like, damn, dude, this kid's a fucking man.
Yeah, dude. You know, I check my Instagram follower ratio, male to female, and I see the number come back, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think Johnny's a good guy to know.
You're just looking at the time intervals.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's always at the same time too. So I feel like you see that opening and you're like, let's fucking slide into some dicks.
yeah, dude. Sliding
Yeah.
into dicks is
I feel like nighttime's the best time to fucking slide into some dicks too,
yeah,
dude.
totally,
You just watch.
100%.
Yeah, sometimes I watch like fucking sports highlights and shit at night, and then just like hit up somebody.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
You know,
Yeah.
And, like, dude, if you respond, I'm like, it's a good fucking night, man. You know,
Yeah, I was watching that Celtics doc on an HBO. You seen that?
no, dude, everybody
Yeah.
keeps talking about HBO, man. I've had to downsize a lot of shit in my life. You know? Like, I can't be dropping money on HBO. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd
No, I
rather-
got my buddy's login, dude. You got to
Oh,
find
for
like
real?
yeah,
Yeah, man. There used to be camaraderie, man. You know, I remember when like fucking Brazzers was big,
yeah,
and like all the boys had the same login.
yeah, dude. Yeah, for
And
sure.
you can't be doing that nowadays, I guess.
No, I mean you get like one. You get like one, but I was
Yeah, no one's giving out Brazzers logins nowadays, man. It's
No.
fucked up, dude.
it's fucked.
That's what we've become as people, though.
I know. I got to
know?
keep all brazzers all to myself. I
Yeah.
can't share with my boys. I mean, come on.
That'd be fucked, man. Because then you can't even like talk about like different, pornos.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing like my brazzers login, but I wouldn't mind like talking to some friends about. Have you seen that video or whatever? But there would be like a couple videos I want to keep to myself. Like, dude, you can use my login, but like, don't watch. A couple of these are like just for me. All right,
Oh, dude. I remember when I was on P-Hub back in the day, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I hadn't upgraded yet.
What upgrade? What did you upgrade to?
Just like Soviet Union shit. You know? like illegal sites and stuff like
okay,
that.
nice. P-Hub's not getting it. It doesn't do it for you anymore.
I mean, you get like the OG videos
Yeah,
where it'll
yeah.
be like, hey, like, here's the OG video of the day. But it's like, if that's not up to par, you know what I mean? Like, you're just kind of screwed.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to watch some chick's like homemade video.
You don't like the amateur? You don't like amateur stuff?
I mean, I do, but it's just like, sometimes you just feel like it's not good enough.
You want like a professional quality?
Yeah, I want to feel like,
a lights,
at
camera,
least like
action.
middle class, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You can do that though, like watch a chick get like plowed in a trailer park and be like, yeah, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I try not to watch porn. I do feel gross about it when I watch it.
Really?
So I try to minimize. But every once in a while I'll start watching it again, and then I'll really start watching it again. And then I'll be like, I'm watching like a ton of porn. Right
Really?
now.
Like, how much,
Yeah.
man?
Well, probably after I watch it a couple times, then I can't land on a video.
Yeah.
Like the third day in a row watching porn, then I'm like, it's like a 3-hour affair of like shopping for videos.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes like, how much time you think you're spending just looking, like searching for gold?
I definitely spend more time when I do watch porn looking for the gold.
Yeah.
You know, once I find it, dude, it's game over.
Yeah, you're shooting ropes, dude.
I'm shooting ropes, dude.
Yeah, it's a fucking firing range out there, dude.
Yeah, I'm all soft for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's just like Call of Duty, man. Like you take a while to like create your class, and then you're just fucking popping
dude, it's
off.
like Fortnite. You don't know where you're gonna get dropped on that island.
Yeah, dude.
But,
you gotta let the boys know that you're dropping, though, dude.
Once it's go time, it's fucking go time, dude.
Yeah, man. But
Yes.
dude, I don't know, man. Like I've never had that like with my like I don't really have any boys left, but
Well, they
I've
get
lost
fucking deployed.
all my boys are whipped now, man. I know I say that a lot, but it's like I've lost all of them, dude.
Damn.
It's basically like trench warfare out there, dude.
Yeah. How old are you?
29, dude. I turned
dude,
20.
that's-
I turned
yeah.
29 Sunday.
Damn, dude.
I was looking in the fucking notes on my phone, dude. When I was 25, I fucking wrote in my notepad, "Time is running out." Like it's fucking gay, dude. You know.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, it's over, man.
It's
You know?
done, dude.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
You know,
29 sucks because you feel like it's all over. But then when you get in your 30s, then you're like a young 30-year-old guy.
Yeah, it's like a new beginning, dude.
It's a new beginning.
Can't even imagine.
Then you're like a young man
Yeah.
rather than like an old kid.
Yeah, like jerking off at 29 is like, dude, what are you doing? But jerking off at 30 is like, let's run it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
100%.
Like we're just starting.
We're just starting, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I'm in my early 30s, like, yeah, dude, it's like I feel like I'm 13 again, jerking off.
Yeah, dude. Everyone in their early 30s seems like they're like, let's let it rip. You know what I mean?
Let
like,
it rip, dude.
Fuck it. Like let it be, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no hiding shit anymore. You just fucking.
It is what it is.
You
What
have
see is
hairy
what you
nuts, and you're like, let's go.
get. Dude, I got fucking white coming in on my beard. I got fucking white nutsack
Really?
hairs coming in.
On your nut beard.
No, not actually on my nuts, but I do have them on my
Yeah.
beard, man.
I could see you with a fucking Santa Claus nutsack. Dude.
Yeah.
You look like one of those guys. Do you just whip it out like straight faced?
You ever seen a man, little lady?
Yeah, I could see
Take
you
a long
saying
look.
that. I mean, you are like a fucking like an interesting dude, man.
Oh, thanks.
I feel like you just like you look like you know shit that like a lot of people don't know.
Really? That's not true at all. I'm glad that I'm putting that out there.
I'm
dude.
just saying, man.
I've got no idea.
Like I feel like you would whip out your nuts. It would be like a Santa Claus beard,
yeah,
and then you would just yell something about like the JFK files or something.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah, like it was the driver. You know what I mean?
Dude, they didn't they release like the rest of the JFK files?
I think it's on Pornhub.
And the rest of the files were just like, yeah, you had like a sandwich that afternoon also.
I mean, dude, I don't know what type of shit you watch, man, but I feel like in a lot of like shows and stuff, if you're into like conspiracy, not that, like conspiracy shows, but like CIA shows where it's like Law and Order or some shit,
Yeah.
they always have like, there's always scenes where like they'll go in like a secret room and fucking jerk each other off. No, I'm just kidding. They like go into like a secret room and it's always like there's always like a projector in the background or like monitors. Have you ever noticed that? And it'd always be like the JFK like when he's like driving down the roadway.
Oh, they're like, yeah, we're working on that. Like
Yeah.
they'll be in the show, like we're also working on that still.
Yeah, or it's just like a background
Yeah, they'll just have
of like
up
the
on a
actual
wall.
footage.
Yeah. What do you think happened there?
I mean, dude, honestly, man, like it would be kind of funny if he was getting like an HJ in the back seat in the drive. Like,
Yeah, Jackie O's just fucking cranking him a little bit. Give a little crank.
yeah.
Dude, you know he couldn't get it up for Jackie O at that point though.
Yeah, I don't know who Jackie O is, dude, but that's a sick name.
That's his wife, Jackie Kennedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They call her Jackie O?
Jackie Onassis Kennedy.
Oh,
Or
shit.
Jackie O.
That's sick, man.
And everyone's always like, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. She looks like a fucking horse.
Really?
Yeah, she looks weird to me.
This is like a solid 5.
Her eyes are like far away. and shit.
Yeah. What is she, like a blonde Asian?
No. She's like the opposite. She's like a fucking brunette, fucking pasty white girl.
Dude, imagine if he was getting an HJ from like another woman and the driver, like it was his wife, and he just turned around and fucking
And
blew
just
one
fucking
out.
Shot him in the head.
Yeah, with like a fucking shotgun.
Damn, dude, it's crazy to think that he died when he was like 43 or some shit. He got more pussy in those 43 years. If I lived to be 200, like if I could just stay
Yeah.
this age right now for like 200 more years, I won't even come close
Yeah.
To what?
You think you could be in a film called How to Not Get Pussy? And it's just like you being yourself?
I am worried that like my manager's finally going to find an audition for me, and it's going to be for something like that. He's like, great news,
pussy?
man. We got a role for you that opened up.
Wait, what's like the role's getting pussy?
They're casting.
Oh no, the role's not getting pussy.
It's not getting pussy. He's like, correct.
That's like your whole audition. You're like, oh, dude, I thought.
You walk in the door and they're like, yeah, this guy's got it.
Yeah.
This guy, dude, you don't even need to read lines, dude.
Have you ever done an audition?
No, not like for acting. No,
Really? But you're like pretty emotional with like
I feel like I'm
the sketch stuff. Like you're emotionally invested in it, right?
Yeah.
You think about it like every night and shit.
No.
Really?
No.
Damn.
Just lay awake. Like, fuck, there's got to be something with this Pope dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something there.
Something there, dude.
But like you aspire to succeed in the sketch realm, like the acting realm.
Yeah, or something, or like work on a fucking show or some kind of shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, I can only fucking I only go to the Eastville Comedy Club so many nights before I fucking end it all, Johnny.
Just blow your fucking tits off, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I did an audition and I fucking, just in general, it'd be funny to like fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To just like, rip ass kind of a little bit in the middle of it.
More than that, dude. You know what I mean?
It's real slow one.
Like whatever the sketch, like whatever the audition's for, just do the exact opposite. You know what I mean?
Just show up in blackface and
Just show up dressed with like a fucking diaper on and like a softball helmet. Like the auditions for like a fucking rom-com. I just start like throwing hands.
It's a Wendy's commercial. Why are you in a diaper with a helmet on? Yeah, a baseball bat.
Yeah, that would be funny. It would be funny if they were like, "Hey, man, like really like respect your balls."
I feel like that's like the language you would want them to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, do we respect your balls? We want to work with you.
Yeah, dude. They want to work with your balls.
We think your nuts are nice. Like, they're nice.
Like we have a scene for you. It's just you showing your nuts.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Pay $60.
Imagine being that guy though. Like your whole scene is just you showing nuts.
Yeah. There's not a lot of those scenes out there.
Be like an open shower scene.
Did they have like sometimes in like porn they have like a finisher that comes in and like
What?
Dude,
What is this, wrestling, dude?
No, they have like it's like one guy's fucking the chick and then they have like a cutaway shot to like a different dick
Oh, you're talking about like a blow bang?
coming everywhere. It's like a different guy's dick.
Really? What are you watching, man? Jesus.
Well, I just heard about this.
Oh, this is like a gangbang.
This is like no, it's like just one guy and a lady will be having sex. They'll be filming it, and like sometimes these guys who are having sex are like gay guys or something. You know, they just have like giant dicks, and then they need like a straight guy to come in and like nut all over her or something.
Yeah, man. I don't know what you're watching, dude. But
I'm just saying, it's a real thing, dude.
so you're telling it's a bunch of gay dudes just banging a chick, and then a dude comes in and like. Dude, that would be so confusing.
Listen, I may have some of the details a little mixed up on this.
That sounds like a sketch idea.
I think this is how I thought porn worked. I thought that a gay guy bangs a chick and then a straight guy comes in and nuts all over her.
Yeah, man. I've never even like I'm a pretty deviant dude. I've never even heard that in my life.
Because they like fuck for like, it'd be like a 30-minute video and no one could not bust that long. It's never been done before.
So you're saying like just a cameraman comes in just to let it rip?
Yeah, dude. Because like a straight guy would like nut faster. And so these guys are just like hard.
Dude.
They know how to get hard for some reason.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
They
man.
can't bust because they're
Yeah.
not.
They're just too prepped.
They're too prepped. Dude.
I feel you, yeah.
So, but
that's gonna be wild. Like being that dude. Like, do you think they actually call him the finisher?
yeah, they blow a whistle. They say break. They blow a whistle. And he runs in like fucking fully ready to go. He's jerking off on the sideline and he runs in. And,
Yeah, he's like shoved up. He's like fucking primed.
He's chubbed up, dude.
Some dude just runs out of the woods, dude.
Just a dead sprint out of the woods.
Yeah, like jumps through the window, dude starts fucking cranking it.
He finishes on her. They throw a fucking bucket of ice water on his head. And they throw him out of there.
Yeah, it's like that autism challenge. The ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is how the porn industry works. So that was my understanding. But maybe I've got something mixed up.
Yeah. Dude, that's what the ice bucket challenge is, right? It's like autism awareness.
I think so. Yeah, it was like autism awareness, and it was like you can either donate like $1 to like solve it, or like dump ice water on your head.
Yeah.
And the whole world was like,
That's been around for a while,
this
too.
was dump ice water on our head.
Yeah, it's a big day for ice, man.
Yeah.
Not cheap, dude.
Yeah, is it going up like eggs, dude?
I haven't really been keeping track of any of that shit, man. I just kind of like throw in the cart, you know?
Well, you've got like a fucking 48 rack of eggs in there, so I figured you were buying wholesale.
Yeah, I'm just ripping BJ. I don't really look at the price, though.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what egg prices correlate to. I know that like a gallon, I know like milk prices correlate to the economy somehow, but
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I think the birds got like fucking AIDS and they had to like chop all their heads off or something. And that's why there's no eggs. And there's like 25 eggs left and they all cost like a ton of money.
yeah,
Like,
pretty
you have,
much.
like, most of the eggs that are left right now.
Yeah, dude.
You have like all the eggs, dude.
Yeah, because I fucking kill livestock, dude.
That's badass, man. That's better.
Yeah, dude. Well, there's a bunch of Asians around here. I just go in their backyard and just fucking
Kill their goat.
yeah, just show up with like a fucking M16.
Do you think you could kill like a cow or some shit if you had to?
I don't think I could kill a cow, but I
cut
think
its
I could
neck?
kill like a fucking retarded pigeon.
Or like a chicken. What a chicken do you have to like grab with your hands and then like fucking
I mean, dude, if I had a weapon, like, and like I really had to survive in the wild, like there would be a point where I would just get so hungry, dude, that I would just fucking take out my gun and just start blind firing and just hope that I hit something.
This seems like the dumbest way to try to feed yourself. Just starving the
But like, do you know how fucking hard it would
just
be to
scare away
actually?
every bird just everywhere.
I mean, dude, if you're about to literally pass away because you like, you know, you're like starving.
This is like a Bear Grylls type situation. Like you're like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good with guns, man. But if like I had to fucking like eat something, I would literally just find like a congested area where I think there's a bunch of birds and just start fucking popping
start
off, dude.
fucking unloading. But like the first round you shoot, if it doesn't hit a bird, the rest of them are gone.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you're just gonna blow your ammo?
I would
on
just
that?
keep shooting, dude.
Just keep shooting. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a fucking public restroom.
Sounds like maybe you wouldn't last very long out there. What about like
Yeah.
a trap? Do you think you could build like a trap for like a squirrel or some shit?
I mean, after watching Lost, I actually thought about that a lot. Like, I got jealous of that dude Jack because of how much
Yeah.
he knew. Have you seen Lost?
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude.
I heard
It's-
wasn't everybody
you gotta
pissed,
wa- you
wasn't
gotta watch
everybody
it.
pissed off about
Dude, it's like a fucking 20-year-old show. I just started watching it. Like,
it? Dude,
I watched the whole thing in like a week.
I started The Sopranos last night.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to wait like 10, 20 years and then
Yeah.
start firing it
Just
off.
crank it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally what the title says. Just like a bunch of people who lost from a fucking crash. But
Right, but there's like a monster on the island or some shit, and they
Yeah,
did they
it's
like
like a
write themselves
fucking-
into a corner, like they didn't know idea what was gonna happen next, and they're just
Yeah.
like pulling shit out of their ass. Every
yeah, it's
week.
really just like a lesbian like running a simulation though.
Oh, it's a lesbian thing.
Yeah, at the end it shows some chick with like a shaved head on like a Mac computer, and they're all just like
Oh,
widgets.
they're like all in like a fucking.
Yeah.
So she's like playing Sims. She's playing like Sims 4, and they're all like inside the Sims.
Yeah, I'm just
basically.
fucking around, dude. That would
I would
be kind
believe
of
it
funny.
because I heard the end was like a crazy twist ending or something. Like
Yeah, it's pretty subjective. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I want you to
Yeah,
watch
don't-
it,
yeah,
dude.
don't- yeah,
Dude, you'll if you want to stop jerking off, watch Lost, dude. Yeah, there's some titties in there, brother. Like I'll never see
Oh,
again.
okay, nice.
Like it's just like 2010 titties. You remember those titties?
Is that when they before they were? Is that when they were like small? No, that was like 2000. No, that
I
was
mean,
when
the
tits were big and
2010s,
asses
dude.
were
When you
small.
combine like hit music with like glazed up titties,
Yeah,
I don't know if you were popping off then, but
I was popping off.
something about like early 2000s, 2010, man, where I just feel like titties were like
Titties were like,
crazy, bro.
yeah, they were
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Especially in the summer, dude. Like, because they're like on an island, so it's always hot. So there's always like sweat around their tits. And
Okay,
shit.
so they got like huge sweaty jugs.
Yeah, but it's like professional, like, you know, supermodel actors.
Yeah, they have like a red camera or black magic maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Just out there with like a fucking, you know.
Yeah. Dude, they never asses weren't like discovered until like 10 years ago. You ever seen
Yeah.
like a Playboy or like a Sports Illustrated from like 2001?
Dude,
Like
it's
girls
crazy
laying
that
on the
you,
asses, dude.
you're like, are you watching any like modern day shows right now?
I'm watching Last of Us. You seen
Okay.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a new season?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the first season.
Yeah, I won't spoil a crazy episode.
Well, that's on HBO though, right?
Yeah.
I might have to hop back on that, dude.
Yeah, I would give you my login, man, but I got like a girlfriend now, man, and I gotta like protect my own. You know?
Yeah, she's like, who's John?
yeah.
Why is he watching HBO after dark?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. But yeah, I don't mind sliding into some dick pretty late though.
Yeah,
you know?
late at night, dude. But dude, yeah, like you're right though, dude. Asses were not like a thing.
No,
They were just like regular, you know, like nobody knew what hip thrusts were, man. But
they figured it out.
dude, I was watching like the show on Netflix last night. It's like about a fucking rancher.
Was it called the ranch?
He's trying to like pipe this chick who's like, I don't know what she's doing, man. She's kind of like living, and dude, it's fucking.
She's trying to live her life.
Yeah, dude. They're just like in Texas, like fucking jerking each other off and shit.
What is the show?
I forgot the name, man. It's
Just
it's like
such those watching.
it's like
the
number
show,
one
man.
on Netflix right
Dude's
now.
trying to bang this lady, man, jerking each other off.
Yeah,
It's number one on Netflix.
yeah, dude. I don't know how long it'll be number one, but anyway, the whole thing I was trying to say is like the asses in the show are insane.
Yeah.
Like it's something I've never seen before. It's just like a woman who looks like a supermodel, but she's like a cowgirl wearing flex fit jeans, dude. It's just like it doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a cowgirl should have like just like a regular butt. You
Yeah.
know, they don't have time to hit fucking Equinox and do hip thrusts. You know what I mean?
Dude, no. And I feel like riding a horse, anyone I've ever seen riding a horse doesn't have a big ass. They're like tiny.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
small.
yeah, but it's just like what shows have become, I guess.
She's ass, dude.
Yeah, so people aren't even watching the show. Like I'm not watching the show. I'm just watching this chick's ass.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
totally.
It's like when you see a hot chick in a show, it's not like you're actually like looking at her face. You're just looking at her beanbags, dude.
100%, man. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like, dude, if you were in a film class and
Can't follow the character arc, nothing. Yeah. Just beanbags. Beanbags.
I mean, dude, if you were in like a film class and they played a scene with like a hot chick with beanbags, and then the teacher was like, "All right, Joe, can you tell us what just happened?" I mean,
I'll be like, yeah, well, filmically speaking, there was a lot of like, filmic choices. Directed made. It's kind of like a filmically robust scene.
what is that called? Semantics?
Semantics.
Yeah.
What? Did you just ask if the word semantics?
What is it called when you say nothing but you're still like talking? Like politicians do it.
Yeah.
Like Obama was really good at it.
Yeah, or like football players, like after a game.
I don't know if it's like that.
Well, after a game, like they'll like interview Pat Mahomes and be like, what happened out there? He's like, we played really hard and we put up a good fight, but we fell a little short.
Yeah, I'm talking more like fucking Obama, like when he would blow up an entire village and then he would have to speak to the American people. He would like make it sound good, but he really wasn't saying much.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He seems a master of just using like words that sound like the president's supposed to.
But there's like one word to describe that art form. I think like politicians take a specific class for it.
Dude, fucking W did not take that, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, W did not take that
You talking about Barbara?
Yeah, Barbara W. Bush.
Dude, I think about Barbara Bush all the time, dude.
Is that his wife or his mom?
I think it's his mom.
Oh, yeah, because his wife's Laura.
Yeah.
Whew.
Laura's Bush.
Dude, Laura's Bush. Barbara's
Barbara,
Bush.
dude. Holy shit, man. If she made me some fucking eggs and shit, dude. You know?
That would do it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Something about like George W. Bush, though, dude. You kind of, I feel like he was for the boys.
He was definitely for the boys.
You know what I
it's
mean?
hard to like stay mad at him, you know? He's like a dog that like keeps taking a dump.
Yeah,
on
you
the
can
rug.
tell he really like never really knew what was going on, but he just seemed like a
No.
chill dude. Also,
Yeah.
like Harold and Kumar came out and like,
Yeah, that was tight.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, you look back on that time and yeah, it was pretty solid.
It's a good time to be alive, man. You know,
Great time, dude. They went to White
Yeah.
Castle.
like 9/11 happened, and then you got Harold and Kumar. It's like the perfect rebound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they totally.
They're like, we got this, dude.
Right.
We're gonna turn this around.
9/11, he choked on a pretzel. Hurricane Katrina. And then Harold and Kumar, yeah. I thought Harold and Kumar would have been enough to get him reelected, but I guess.
Yeah, I just feel like the people who watch it are just like probably don't vote. Honestly, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's true, man.
Like they were probably hoping and praying.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it just didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah, totally, man.
yeah, when Obama got elected, dude, it was a good time to get some pussy, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, 100%. 100%. Yeah, man.
Well, I remember
Those
that
were
song
some
by
big years for me.
Young Jeezy came out, My President.
Yeah, My
I
President.
remember
was
just
black,
blasting
lamppost
that, dude.
blue.
Just fucking dancing with chicks at the
Dude,
school dance.
Same, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And MIA Paper Planes came out.
Oh yeah, man.
Fucking.
What were
Yeah.
your school dances like in
was
middle
getting a
school?
ton of pussy. They
You
were,
you
I
were
went
getting like
to-
some finger action?
No, dude. It was always like somebody would come between you and be like, leave room for Jesus.
Holy shit.
And then Jesus would fucking get in there.
Yeah, because you grew up in like what, fucking Kansas or some
Yeah,
shit?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like you had to have Christ.
Damn,
Christ
bro.
had to have sex with her
How many
girlfriend
girls
before
were
he
out there?
could.
Probably like 3 or 4.
There was like 6 or 7, yeah.
Holy shit,
6
man.
or 7 chicks.
And the dudes were just kind of like fighting for him.
Yeah, there was like 45 guys to every 3 chicks.
Are you being serious? Or you just
scarecrows.
like fucking around?
No, I'm just walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was like a lot of roast beef.
Yeah, but here's the thing: everyone is raised like Catholic or religious or where I grew up. So
Yeah.
like they're all like, and then back then everybody was like very conservative about everything.
Really?
But like right before Harold and Kumar came out, like
Just dropping N bombs at the dance.
No, not like that. They were just like afraid to. They're like, if I grab your dick, I'll go to hell, and so that's my excuse.
I mean, dude, if a chick told me that, I'd be hard as a rock.
Oh, dude, I was fucking. I spent a full decade just with a granite like erection.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it.
That's all middle school really was. Was just
Yeah.
getting raging boners and just
Raging,
like
dude.
praying you don't get called on.
I know, to go up to the fucking chalkboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
That
I've
never
been, I've been there, dude. I used to have fucking like windbreaker pants that were like tan. And dude, I had the fucking hardest boner once.
Nice.
And I was like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? And my teacher was like, no. And I was going to go to the bathroom to just spank, dude.
What grade was that?
It's fucking 7th grade social studies.
Dude, 7th grade, when you fucking have
Yeah.
to crank, dude, you have to crank.
You know what's crazy, man? We were going over like geography shit, and my teacher was a lesbian. So I don't know why I was.
You had no trigger there anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's just you just get hard, bro. You don't even know what's going on.
Dude, there was this kid in 7th grade who had like fucking maybe a little bit of Asperger's, some OCD, some like a cocktail of like
Yeah.
disorders. And he was just this weird kid who would like pick his boogers and like fucking show them to girls and they'd scream and run away.
Yeah.
But then one day he got his hands on the anatomy book from the library,
Holy shit.
had the whole breakdown of the fucking cervix and the labia majora and fucking everything, dude. And he had the whole fucking, he had this giant like fucking cardboard book.
Yeah.
And he was,
Is this the kid who built the fort?
he built a fort? No. Dude, but he was in the back of class just cranking it to the library book all day one day.
Really?
Yeah, and he made it to like 7th hour before any of the
I think you
teachers.
may have told me this, but it could have been someone else who told me the same
I hope I
thing.
didn't tell this to you last time on this podcast.
You might have. But I think
Dude, there's a good chance I
it
already
could
told
have
you.
honestly it could have been someone else. You know
Man.
what I mean? Did
Yeah,
he
'cause
I think
everybody's-
you said he built like a structure that he would hide behind though. Or in your story was he just blowing one out like
No,
in front
he
of
was-
everyone?
He didn't build
I haven't
anything.
heard this story then, dude.
I don't think he built anything.
So he was just openly jerking off in front of everyone.
Yeah,
like
he's like
everyone
sitting-
knew what he was doing.
All the kids knew.
Holy
But
shit.
somehow the teachers didn't know until like the end of the day. And I don't know how, but like we
Jesus.
all knew.
That's crazy.
And yeah, he finally got busted, and then he was he busted, and then he got busted,
Wow.
and he was expelled.
Jesus.
And then he was bagging groceries down at the grocery store my grandma used to go to. And I'd go to the grocery store with my grandma, and he'd have his fucking cum-covered hands fucking bagging my grandma's groceries.
Damn, dude.
And every time I looked at him bagging my grandma's groceries, and I was like, dude, I swear to God. If you're like just caking my grandma's fucking apples.
Dude, I'd respect the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of a king. He was kind of a legend.
Yeah, man, what are we doing now?
I think
He's probably
stole
got some
the
pretty
grocery
good
store, man.
stories, man. You know what I mean? To have your whole life ruined over that, that's kind of fucked, man, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure
Like
he-
at that
sure he
age, it's
bounced
like-
back, you know?
Let the boy crank, dude, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had a math teacher in my school. He got arrested, dude. He fucking circle jerked in a movie theater. Like it was
What do you mean
literally
by circle jerk? Like there was a bunch of guys
he was just with a bunch of dudes in a circle and they were all jerking off during a movie.
in a theater.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, when I literally saw like they had like a newspaper. Someone had like the actual newspaper, like where he was convicted, dude. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how do you make a circle in a movie theater?
That was going to be
You know
my
what I mean?
first question.
So it could have, maybe it was just like worded wrong. Maybe it was like a square jerk.
It said circle jerk in the newspaper.
I can't remember, but I swear to God, dude, somebody literally had the newspaper.
The fucking Rhode Island
It was just
Tribune.
like, yeah, it was like low. It was from years ago though, dude. Like when I was in school, he had already like,
Oh, he'd already done it.
he was running it back. So that's what I'm saying. Like they hired him.
They hired him back after.
Yeah, I think he went
was-
on like a 10-year hitus, and then they were like, all right,
Okay, like enough times passed.
yeah. But somebody who like, I think it might have been somebody's parents who like, like had the newspaper, like gave it to them, so they had like documentation,
Yeah.
and they were like, watch out for this guy. You
Watch
know?
out, he's fucking spanks one out. In the
I think
movie
that's
theater.
why they had it, probably because they were like, yo, keep an eye on this guy.
Didn't that
around
happen
my.
to Pee Wee Herman? Didn't he crank one in the movie theater and he got in trouble?
I'm not too
Or
sure.
the dude who played Pee Wee Herman, whose name I forget.
Probably. It's got to be pretty common, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, he cranked in, but I think he was in like a peep show, like a movie with like like tits in it and stuff.
Really?
Where you're supposed to go in there and crank, because I think they have designated crank houses where they have a nice picture plays through the projector and everybody cranks in there.
I've never heard of that.
No, I think
Are you
yeah,
just talking about the local movie theater?
I think I don't know if it's still a thing. Maybe it's a thing back in the day, and they don't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure there used to be like
Yeah.
movie theaters where they like screen porn and dudes would
Yeah, man, I could never do that. Like, I don't know if you could, but
cranking at a theater.
yeah, just because it's like, you know, like if somebody gets that on video and then like it's obviously going to ruin your whole life. Like, is it really
No.
worth it? You know what I mean?
I guess maybe back then, before like cell phone cameras, maybe it was a little easier.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you were watching like Harry Potter back in the day or like Transformers, it's like, all right, let's get it. But, you know,
Yeah,
nowadays it's like, I don't know what you'd be jerking off to, dude.
The Transformer, the one with Bumblebee, I'd probably crank to that.
With Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah,
Yeah. She's dating, she's actually engaged to Josh Allen, dude.
Oh yeah, to Josh Allen.
That guy's a legend, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
just can't get over the hump, dude.
I can't imagine marrying Haley Steinfeld, dude.
Yeah, what's he got? What does he have left to fight for, to play for?
He has nothing to live for, dude.
He got the girl.
It's like, dude, just hang it up. Like,
he got the girl, man. He's already in the most beautiful town in America.
I know, dude. I'm telling,
Buffalo.
like, I would rather fucking date Haley Steinfeld than Taylor Swift, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Taylor Swift is not like hot to me.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder what it would be like to meet her, dude. You think she's just talking about like feminism and shit? You're just like trying to eat fucking spaghetti and shit?
Just trying to have some fucking meatballs and have a good time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she's trying to
Just
make
talking
it
about
save
fucking
the
women's
planet.
rights and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
probably. I don't know what. I don't know if she. I don't know what she. She'd probably do like a Taylor's version of fucking every conversation we have. You know. Yeah. Recorded acoustically.
That would be fucking retarded.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
He was jerking
I was
off
jerking off, eating spaghetti.
to house hunters. That'd be sick, man.
Um,
I'd probably jerk off to that, honestly, dude.
to house hunters.
No, if I dated Taylor Swift and she made like a Taylor's version of like my conversations and then broke up with me,
Yeah.
I would just be spanking to that.
Yeah, dude. Do you think what would you like? Say you're dating Taylor Swift for like 8 or 9 months, you know,
Yeah.
and you're like, she's not really putting out like she used to during the honeymoon phase,
Yeah.
and she's like going to like fucking, she's like doing concerts every other night anyway.
Yeah.
And she comes home kind of like earlier than expected one night, and you're just like fucking cranking to house hunters. And then Taylor's like, what is this?
I mean, I feel like in my head, like, I would want that to be like a romantic scene.
Yeah.
Just her being like, oh, you silly goose.
Yeah, let me help you with this.
No, just being like, oh, like you're so like different from the other guys.
Oh, you're different from the other guys. Yeah.
I'm watching like a couple from North Carolina buy like a single family residence.
Just absolutely cranking
It's
it.
like they're like first time home buyers.
Yeah, yeah.
Just shoot one off the ceiling, dude, and call it a night.
Just
You know.
flies right over the top of the TV.
Yeah, it would be fucking. That would be.
Right, is it-
I'd be so dumb about that because she would be like on her way back from like
She's in like, yeah, let's say she's in Tokyo doing the
Well,
Eras
no,
tour.
dude, she'd walk in like her breath smelling like fucking burnt hot dogs, dude. You know what I mean? Like she probably would come from like hooking up with another dude like in the band or something.
Hot dogs.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I feel like she's like one of those chicks who would
You think
like.
she's a hoe? You think she's like out there like getting some
I mean, you
outside?
gotta be, dude. Like after shows, it's not like you're just like playing Scrabble, dude. Like
You think like after she does like an Eras tour show, it's like 7,000 people, and then like she has like her security guy like go grab a couple chodes from the front row and come back in there.
I mean, I feel like people who are that big, like it would depend on what city they're going to.
Oh, she might
know
have
what
a
I mean?
slam piece in every city.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she might have like a burnt hot dog in every city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like she's like, yo, like I'm, you know, it's probably the dude though. Is like, yo, I saw you're coming into town. Like, you trying to fucking smash?
Yeah, he's like sliding in the DMs. and
Yeah, but it's
shit.
like a supermodel, dude. It's like fucking John Stamos.
Yeah. It's like the John Stamos of like Croatia.
Yeah, dude.
She flies there in her PJ.
Some dude with like a fucking 8-pack
Yeah.
who just like only eats grass.
He's fucking grass and pussy. And he slides.
Yeah, he like sold a patent for like $4 billion. Just has like 16 cats.
He's got like 3 pools, an elevator in his crib.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, if you fucking, I don't get how those guys live, man. You know what I mean? Like if you just like sold something, like a business or something for like billions,
right.
and then you're just sitting in cash, like, what do you do all day, man?
What do you do? I mean, I
know?
guess you could go revisit some like classic N64 games and stuff, like maybe like Harvest Moon, like Majora's Mask, stuff
Is
like
that
that.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe, or you know, I mean, you could also do like some Xbox games, maybe.
yeah. But you're just doing that all day. Like
Probably do like Halo 3, maybe.
you have like no one to hang out with, and then you just kind of like cave in, and you're like, yo, like you guys trying to chill. And then some dudes come over and just like fucking steal shit and like crash your cars and stuff.
That is what happens. I feel like when you have a ton of money,
Yeah.
you have your boys over and they just like crash your fucking car into the pool.
Yeah, it's like that scene from Project X, dude.
Yeah.
Just drive the Mercedes in the pool,
Drive the Sadies in the pool.
you know?
And damn, dude, yeah.
I really wanted to, like,
Maybe it's better to be poor.
listen, man, like, I'm not getting a lot of pussy, but I really wanted to, like, experience, like, a Project X, especially after seeing that movie. Like, I really, like, I always thought I would, and I just never, you know what I mean?
I've never seen the movie.
Really?
What? Yeah, Project X?
Dude.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's a party movie. It's, like, the greatest party of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I've heard of that. When did it come out? Like 2000s?
Early 2000s, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe mid 2000s.
Damn, I missed Project X. I gotta go back and watch that one, dude.
Really? You never heard, like, The Pursuit of Happiness?
I've seen The Pursuit
Song.
of Happiness. Is the song in that movie as well?
Just Will Smith, like, crumping. No, I'm just kidding. It's fucking. No, they made, like, a remix to it that's in Project X. It's like an EDM remix.
Oh, it came out. It came out after Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah. But it was
okay.
like, it changed people's lives, dude.
Damn, dude.
Like, if you were going to finger bang a chick, like, that's the song you'd put on.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
no kidding.
You'd be
man.
like, yo, hold up.
Yeah. Dude, just to finger bang another woman again, I would give it all up, man.
Give it all up, man. Did you ever have those thoughts, though, where you were like, well, like, so Project X was, like, literally, like, it's like a party movie with, like, a nerd from high school.
Yeah,
So he's, like, not popular.
right.
Throws, like, the biggest
Throws
party
like the biggest rage
ever.
of all time. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did you ever think, like, you would participate in one of those parties where it's just, like, hundreds of people, like,
Oh yeah,
chicks
yeah,
showing titties, like,
Dude, definitely. I thought that's like what high school was when I was like 13.
yeah.
I was like, this is about to be. I better buckle the fuck up, dude.
And then you get there and it's just, like, a bunch of dudes playing, like, poker.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody stole some vodka from their mom's fridge.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, they're
And then
playing.
they're like, all right, I'm going to go to bed, man. You're like, all right.
And then you're listening to That Was a Crazy Game of Poker by OAR.
I feel like I have, like, I think I've been to a few pretty good parties, but nothing like Project X style.
No, dude. Yeah, I don't think nothing like Project.
I heard of a few, dude, like, in high school. Like, this dude I knew, he took a shit on the floor at a party.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I had 2 roommates and we threw a party in college that was kind of like disastrous.
Really?
Yeah.
Whose
yeah.
house was it at?
It was at my house. I lived with these 2 other guys, and one of their girlfriends was turning 21.
Oh, this is in college?
Yeah, in college.
Oh, all right.
It was the girl's 21st birthday. This is my roommate's girlfriend. And we threw this like party. We got like a keg or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then she made like fucking 100 cupcakes or some bullshit, and put up like streamers on the wall. And like all these people came, no one had any idea who like anybody. There was like 200 people there. It was like mobbed.
Shit.
Dude. It was like you couldn't even walk.
Damn.
And it was just like insane. And people just grabbed cupcakes and like fucking smeared them all over the wall and like threw them on the ground and like poured beer all over it. And fucking there was just like frost. These guys got these like bottles of graffiti my roommate had and like just tagged the walls and shit, dude. Someone just like, dude, people like just tagged everything. And somebody tagged fag on my friend's jacket. On the back of his leather jacket.
What were you doing when all this shit was going down? Just talking to a bunch of dudes.
I think I kind of holed up in one of the bedrooms and was smoking weed with some of the guys. And I was like, it's crazy out there, dude. It's like crazy out there right
That's
now.
so funny, man.
And the house was never the same. It never
Really?
recovered from. No, the frosting and the beer created this like dark, thick lacquer on the floor that like could not be mopped or like even chiseled away. And it was just stuck on the ground like forever.
God, that's so funny.
It was the undoing of us. We
Yeah.
like, had major problems after that.
That's so funny, dude. I actually kind of lied. I went to like a few like ragers, but
Yeah.
I would always get upset because I would get hammered, and then like everyone would go upstairs into like these bedrooms and just get pussy. And I was just like, I was just downstairs, like always talking to dudes. And one time I was hammered, dude, and I was like talking to this guy, and I thought it would be I thought it would be funny, dude. I was like calling this guy Jesus for no reason.
Okay.
He was like so fucking confused, dude. He was like, dude, what the fuck?
You're just like, hey, Jesus.
And dude, literally just out of the blue, I had like 2 Bud Lights in my hand, and I was like, yo, watch this shit. And I just started fucking soaking the walls. Like absolutely drenching the walls. Dude. And he was watching me, dude. He had it on video. Like he was just videotaping me. But I thought he was like rooting for me.
Dude, some of the fucking blatant disrespect I had for some of these properties I lived
Dude,
in.
the house owner was like, dude, if you don't fucking clean this up, he was like, we're all gonna fuck you up. It was the next morning, luckily, but fucking everybody woke up and they were like, what happened? What happened to the fucking walls,
So you
dude?
just, what was it, like wallpaper or like paint?
Oh, just like regular fucking wall, you know, just like a
Like a
regular
beige
wall
wall?
that's painted, and I just fucking took like one after the other, like Bud Lights, and like drenched it, dude.
You just like spraying, like how are you like just kind
We're
of?
just going like this, just fucking like a special needs kid.
You can't clean that. It's like fuck.
Yeah, but I thought it was the funniest thing in the world
well,
because
how
I was
did
just
you-
like talking to this dude like who I didn't really know, calling him Jesus. I go, yo, watch this, and he's just like not invested in it at all. Like he just probably thought I was a fag.
Yeah, but,
But in my head, I'm like, dude, this guy's like,
this guy thinks I'm a
guy's gonna
legend.
be my brother.
This guy's my blood brother. He saw me do the beer thing, the beer trick.
Like the next morning, dude, everyone was just like, dude, what the fuck happened to the walls? Like it just smells like fucking. And then that kid was like, yo, I got this on video. It was just like, it was just me like absolutely torched. Just
I thought we were boys, man.
I was like, dude, I thought we were fucking brothers, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, I used to have a place I would spit on the ground.
Dude, that
Smoke
would
cigs
be
inside,
like,
just ash on the floor. And
that's
spit
so
on
cool that 200 people went though, dude. Did you put it on like MySpace or something?
No, I was everyone like a bunch of people from our college went, and then somebody invites somebody else, and then suddenly just put somebody from a different college there.
Yeah.
They're calling their homies,
And there was titties there.
yeah, but like everybody was like, I mean, just smack. It was like wall to wall.
That's so cool, man. Like that really is fucking
I
cool.
have the mind of an 18-year-old still.
Yeah, because like,
That's
dude, you're
fucking
like you can just be like, yo, this is I fucking did this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a runaway train. Like at first, it's cool. The first hour was like sick. I'm like, dude, we threw like a fucking epic party,
Yeah.
and then it's like I don't know anyone here, and
Oh,
they're
man.
destroying my apartment.
Yeah, but still, like,
And the
you're
police
probably high
came.
as tits, like
Yeah.
having the time of your life.
Dude, I was getting squashed, dude. I was in that while our place was getting trashed and graffiti. I was in the bedroom, like, we did it.
Yeah,
I was like, we threw like a legendary.
this is it,
party.
man. Yeah, dude. I remember when I was in college, I lived with 2 dudes. Same thing. Like I had like an open party. I was like, yo, anyone can come. I remember putting it up on my Snapchat story,
Oh, okay.
and it was a picture of 2 kegs. I go, yo, roll through, like I'm throwing a rager, dude. Literally 5 dudes showed up, dude. By like 10:30, I was playing fucking Nazi zombies, and everyone was like, yo, come out in the living room, like. we're hanging out, and I was just like, I'm not going out there. Dude.
I'm too ashamed.
Yeah,
Got
we got
fucking,
2 kegs, dude.
Got 2 empty kegs. 2 kegs is so embarrassing.
So much, bro. It's so much beer. Like we had beer forever, dude, and then we had to like return the keg like half full. Like it was just like.
He's like, what happened here?
There's nothing more depressing than that, dude. Just knowing that you're just like with all dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that does suck.
But yeah, man, that would have been sick, dude. If like titties rolled through and stuff, and I was just like, yo.
I went to like an art school. It was small.
Yeah.
So it was easier to like.
Oh, so word kind of spread pretty fast.
Word spread fast.
Yeah.
Because most of the people there didn't throw parties or anything like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like, but if I went to some giant state school, yeah, I'd be kind of taking a risk because I would, you know, they have better shit to do. There's other parties you can go to.
Yeah. I just remember, yeah, man, I'd be so upset at parties,
It's
dude.
not your fault, man.
I know, dude, but I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to like experience that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
did
a
you go to
true-
like what school did you go to?
Or like 3 different colleges, dude. You
That's
know?
the problem, dude. You didn't
No matter where I went, though, I just like couldn't
break through.
I didn't have the self-awareness to be like, oh, this isn't for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would go to fucking parties and just like, literally, dude, I would fucking crop dust like areas and people would start like freaking out. You know what I
You're
mean?
like, I don't think I'm doing parties right.
Yeah, and then I'd be like talking to a guy. I'd be like, yo, you see that?
Yeah, okay, so you were just doing the wrong thing. At every
Yeah, I just
party.
wanted to like get reckless, dude. Like have a
Yeah, you're trying to get
you know.
rowdy, like a jackass. You're trying to like treat it like.
Yeah, man, but like that's what I'm saying, man. Like in real life, it's everyone kind of just wants to like kind of chill out, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I don't really know, man. Or maybe I just like I'm just fucking autistic, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, that's tough because, like, yeah, you got to find, like, well, it's too late now. Those years are behind you.
Yeah.
But, like,
Maybe if I like realized earlier on, things would be different, though. You know what I mean?
that's what's beautiful about the show Jackass because it seems like all those guys found each other and there wasn't, like, you know, it's hard to find those guys. If you're one of those guys, it's hard to find another guy who's going to do that shit with you.
Yeah.
Who's going to fucking.
I mean, I am just kind of being depressing, dude. I remember having a few moments where I met another dude who was like, let's go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
What happened to those guys? You're trying to reach out to them?
Yeah, dude, they're just, they're whipped, man. You know?
Oh, okay. The party's over.
Yeah.
Party's over.
A lot of dudes I used to hang out with, man, they just, they found love, dude, and they never.
Yeah. What about you, man? You're not on like eHarmony or like fucking
Nah, man, I fucking just still being retarded pretty
like
much.
Match?
You know what I
Like
mean?
Match. Sea Captain Meat.
No, I'm just living, man.
Yeah.
Having a good time too, honestly, man.
That's good,
Just
man.
being free and shit.
Yeah.
You got a lady, right?
I've got a lady.
It's pretty sick, man.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you lived together, but
No. We're down, she lives down the street.
yeah.
And I told her if she can't leave me in well she could. If she does, she could leave me, but then I'll in my own life. That's what I told her.
Yeah. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's just a way for me to like kind of make sure she doesn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way she's like too scared to break up with me.
How much thought did you put into that?
I put in a considerable amount of thought into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
think
so-
you think you would if she like if you came home and she was just like slobbering on some fucking burnt hot dogs?
would I fucking end it? No, I don't think so. I don't know, dude. Hard to
Pretty
say.
impressive, dude.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not, man.
I don't know, man. It's all just gay, dude.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
relationships are just kind of gay, man.
Yeah, they're gay.
I don't even like really like talking about it. But it's like I think like the world we live in now, everyone's like always trying to talk about like relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're gonna be divorced in like a year. Like, why are we talking about this?
Right,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, people that no one should get married, dude. It doesn't work. Literally doesn't work.
Yeah, well, dude, isn't marriage like founded on like the base of religion?
I don't. Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like it.
yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean? Like you have
But
to
then
make
how
those.
did every religion come up with it separately? Because you got like a Jewish wedding, you got a Catholic wedding.
Well, like I just mean like Christianity. You know what I mean? Like assuming it's Christianity.
I guess, but the Jews must have been doing it before.
I feel like, dude, it was just like a bunch of people who were like committed to each other, like only one person, and then like the people at the top were just like smashing pussy, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Well, now I'm thinking maybe Jewish people invented marriage, and then it spread to Christianity. But maybe that's why I don't know, dude. I don't want to.
But that's like where it originated, though, like
Yeah,
marriage. You know what I mean? But it's like all great men throughout history have like cheated or had like multiple wives.
Oh, dude, the best, dude.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin,
Yeah, they were all smashing.
Thomas
dude.
Edison, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Will Smith. I don't know. Did he ever cheat?
I don't know.
Oh, dude. I mean, he's
Probably, dude.
he's one of the all-time greats.
Like, dude, if you're in movies like that and you're always around like wicked hot chicks who are like really good at acting, it's like, how can you not?
Be impossible. You have to be
Yeah.
a saint.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It used to sound like foreign to me to even think about like, you know, smashing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would be open to it if I had the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Just smashing it all.
Yeah, just to like be able to like be with like multiple women at the same time.
Oh.
Not,
yeah.
I'm not saying I'm capable of doing that. But if I had that opportunity, like a lineup presented in front of me,
Yeah.
like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Oh, like be like a serial dater. Be like out there.
yeah, just
Yeah.
smashing, dude. I think I would. It'd be hard to turn it down.
Dude, no, but you do 1 week and then you'd be so over fucking whelmed. And
You think
you'd be
so?
mixing up the details about, was it your sister who's going to Baltimore? Or was it fucking
Yeah.
you're the one who had the dog? You know? You
I think
get
I would
the
be
facts
more
mixed up.
overwhelmed with some chick just like constantly annoying me, dude.
Dude, 100%. And then now
Yeah.
you have 3 of them? No.
Yeah.
Can't do it, dude.
That's true, man.
Chicks can date like 5 guys at a time.
Mhm.
We can date anywhere between 0 and 1 at a
Yeah.
time. And no more.
It is kind of crazy though, like how that idea was originated, where it's just like you're just with one person, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they came up with it.
Maybe we should just be like poly, dude. You
Dude,
know?
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we start here? Should be a poly house.
I mean,
Yeah, being poly seems not stressful at all.
seems like the mentally ill thing to do. You know what I mean? Because you're just
try-
like
just-
blaming mental illness for your actions.
Yeah, and then you're constantly justifying like what's going on.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's fine if you go fucking slobber on that other guy's cock tonight.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was
man.
actually gonna make popcorn and watch Jeopardy anyway.
Yeah. It's crazy to think about, man. Yeah, I mean, at this point in my life, man, like I feel like I'm thinking about just ripping fucking Marlboro Reds, dude, and getting hammered.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Just going down
like,
like
do
a
you ever
cowboy?
think about that, dude? Just like,
My dad did that, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was his strategy.
do you ever think about it?
Everything was just fucking ripping reds, dude.
I mean, dude, obviously
Shooting
it's fucked
pool
up.
every night,
But,
just getting like fucking trash.
oh yeah, just getting fucking blazed, dude, every night.
Just getting absolutely zooted, fucking ripped.
Because I've never smoked a cig before, dude. But just to like rip like 6 Marlboro
You've never
Reds.
smoked a cig, dude?
Nah, dude.
Oh, dude, I rip them every time I go out of town. I'm like,
Really?
fuck it. That's an excuse to rip 'em again.
What do you think would happen if you had like 6 cigs and like 10 beers?
I did it like last weekend, dude. It fucking rocked. It was like the best night of my life. Yeah, it was epic.
Yeah. What does it feel like?
Do you ever drink? You don't drink?
Yeah, I mean, I know what it's like.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah, dude. You just feel like the coolest guy that ever lived, dude.
it's just like you're high.
Ripping cigs and fucking blasting drinks.
Yeah.
It's just a great time, dude. It's an awesome time.
You think you could do that every night?
No, absolutely not.
What would happen?
I'd kill myself. Yeah, for sure.
From the withdrawal?
No, just because it's diminishing returns. Also, every day you'd wake up like miserably hungover every single day.
Yeah. Just fucking. Just watching like ESPN, dude.
Just watching the Masters, fucking, just having a hair of the dog.
Yeah, just like a silent blow off.
yeah. You just put a silencer on.
Just
it so
watching
you
like
don't-
a
don't wake
just
your
watching
neighbors.
fucking Brian Windhorse, dude. Just getting like pissed off at his double chin and just blowing your fucking head off.
Fucking splatters all over the projector.
But even like, dude, even in that book, dude, Running the Light, like,
Dude, I mean, that's the story of the guy who gets blasted every night.
there's like such a fucking romanticism to it, dude. Like, just like blasting cigs, being like hungover all the time, like being like mentally unstable. Like, it's like, it seems so much fun.
Well, because it's like fun in your 20s, but then when you're like
Yeah.
45, like that guy, it's like a fucking nightmare. You're just like doing it to just, you don't even know what else to do. You just have to
Yeah.
keep the wheels turning at this point. Yeah.
Just so unaware of everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the point of it, though, is to be like so unaware of like what the fuck is going on, dude. Because like the more you know, the more you're just like, fuck this, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't stay informed. I don't read anything.
Yeah, I know, but it's hard sometimes. Like if
No,
you
I
see
know.
a dude ghost ride a fucking carriage at a fucking supermarket, you can't unsee that. You know what I mean?
Just going out there, you're saying.
yeah, just going
seeing
out there in the
truth.
world, you know?
Yeah.
So, Yeah, man, there's just something romantic about it, dude.
Yeah, just getting absolutely ripped.
Yeah. Like, imagine smoking, like, well, imagine drinking 10 Bud Lights first and then smoking like 5 or 6 cigs.
You're doing it all wrong, Johnny.
And then,
you want to do the cigs along the way.
oh, really?
2 Bud Lights, a cig. 2
Oh,
Bud Lights,
2 to 1 ratio?
Yeah, probably 2 to 1 ratio.
Okay. So say you do that, dude, and then you get up to like 10.
Yeah.
You're in the fucking hot zone.
Yeah, dude, you're in the hot zone.
Somebody's like, yo, let's go out to the racetrack. You know, you hop in like a Mustang or something.
Sounds tight. Yeah.
Fucking Scorpions are playing, dude.
Okay.
They got like subwoofers
Yeah.
surrounding the place. Like, imagine that.
I love a guy just trying to imagine something that is so attainable. Just getting drunk and smoking cigs.
I'm talking about.
As if it's like, yeah.
I'm talking about racing cars.
Well, racing cars would be fucking sick, dude. If I
Yeah.
told you my business idea, my idea is to have a sanctioned drunk driving business.
Dude, that's what I'm describing right
Yeah,
now.
dude, where people can go, they get blasted, and you race, and you have to blow into a breathalyzer periodically, but it's reversed. So, like, if you're under 0.08, the car turns off, bro. And the roadside assistance comes out with like a beer bong. And they open the window, and you like fucking blast it.
Is it like an actual like race car track?
Yeah, literally.
Holy shit.
And then there'll be like a restaurant, and like a bar, and like a place where you can bet. You can bet on who's gonna win the race, dude. I think it's a genius business.
That would be like, it's literally like gladiator type shit.
Yeah, dude.
It would be like a 5-second race.
You take your old man there. You know, you take your dad there because you can't keep driving drunk, Dad. But I know it's like the only thing that brings you any joy. So like we'll take you out to
Dude,
like
if they started the race and like the race car drivers were like 10 deep ripping cigs, dude, they would just drive into the fucking wall and like the car would blow up.
Dude, but some of those guys, those old bubblers, that's like when they really find their sweet spot. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Well, it's great because like a lot of people would drive around it, but then you'd for sure have like one guy who would crash and explode.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you watch NASCAR, you're just waiting for a crash.
Yeah,
But
it
most
would
of the
just
time
be more like
you never
more.
get one. You just get those way more often.
Yeah, so it's just a little more action packed.
A little more action, yeah.
Yeah, dude. If they got music in there, man, that would get me fucking fired up, dude.
Dude, yeah. Well, I'm thinking like a center stage, so like the track around it, and there's like a stage in the middle with like something like AC/DC or something. Just
I mean, dude,
just
that's.
fucking ripping it in the middle.
I mean, dude, if you're blasted in a car and fucking AC/DC comes on, like, you gotta rip it. You know what I mean?
Toasted Reds?
Yeah, just fucking pop the clutch, dude.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Oh my god, dude.
Just let Jesus take the wheel, dude.
Being 10 deep, like having a cig hang out of your mouth, like 2 of them in your ears.
It's the best. It's a great pleasure. It's why you can't do it every night.
I would just want that moment of like us in the cars next to each other.
Oh yeah, revving the engines, dude.
Yeah, because like, dude, you rev that engine
Yeah.
and then look over at each other. Like, dude,
You
we
see
would.
a double. I'm seeing like fucking 2 of you.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we'd be laughing so hard we wouldn't even be able to fucking. We'd probably
Dude.
pass away.
It would be so funny.
Oh my god.
There's got to be a way to make like a legal drunk driving business to some degree, even if you have to have like bumpers around the cars or some shit, like
Yeah.
you know, to keep it like.
I mean,
cinched.
I'm imagining like an actual like race car track with like cars that go like 200 miles an hour.
Well, I'd like to do that. I don't know if we can.
Dude, it would be
I
like
don't know if we
a
can.
2-week endeavor. Like, dude, the
the
insurance would be fucking.
insurance is the big blind spot. in this. I just should not wrap my head around how to.
Fucking-
How to
They
get
would be
everybody-
seething, dude.
Yeah, can you just make them everybody sign waivers? It's like, and then
Yeah.
waiver your way out of it, or you probably still need insurance also.
Yeah, I mean, dude, at least like 5 cars are gonna blow up the first like 10 seconds. Like, yeah, that would be
Dude,
sick
but
though.
I think you lose a lot on like the damages in the hospital bills, but you're also running like a gambling joint. You know what I mean? Because people are coming in there betting on
Yeah.
the cars, and the house always.
And you would
wins.
want a stake in that.
I would have a stake in the whole company. There would all be one company.
Would you make money off like the buy-in?
So you'd make money off like
You would just rig it.
you'd make money off the house always like sports bookies. They make money, but then you also make money off the restaurant and the bar. You have like shrimp dinners and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And yeah,
See, like
margins
I
are
want to
about 30%
do,
though.
I want to do something like that. But dude, I think it would be cool to do like a real life death race.
That'd be sick. Dude.
Yeah,
I think they should just bring the gladiators back completely, like the
Yeah.
literal Coliseum. It sounded fucking epic. Can you imagine going there, just getting like having like 10 beers,
Yeah.
a few fucking cigs. You go, it's like 2,000 years ago.
Huh.
You go up in there, you're
Yeah.
fucking toasted. It's like a nice June afternoon. You know, you've been fucking sweeping the fucking floor of the tailor's. You're like a fucking indentured servant somewhere,
Yeah.
but you get to go here for free once a year. And then you're just down there. There's like a fucking 80,000 people. You see a guy get his fucking head ripped off by a lion.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Be like the best.
I mean,
thing to
I
do.
feel like the views would be tough. I feel like that'd kind of be like being at an NFL game, like up.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
It would depend like where I'm seated.
right.
I just don't get why they don't do like fucking NASCAR, but with like people with special needs.
Dude, I mean, they have the Special Olympics. Why not NASCAR?
Yeah, like let's throw in NASCAR in there, dude, because that would be sick.
That would be pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's people with special needs that would like to race cars.
For sure, dude. You know, excited they would be if they fucking found out.
They're just like signing up.
It was like, hey, there's a new event.
Would you add like another airbag or something, like some kind of safety feature to
Nah,
it?
just let it rip, dude.
Just fucking let them
See what
go.
happens, man.
Just like as kind of a controlled experiment. Do you think like the CIA's ever actually like done something like that just to see what would happen?
Maybe like some rich guy in like Saudi Arabia.
Dude, that is like what they're like building.
Probably just get bored one day and they're like, hey, let's see what happens.
Let's just do it, dude.
Yeah. That would be sick though if like one of the special needs kids was like absolutely pumping it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, probably.
It's like Tokyo Drift, but like for special needs.
There might be like a savant. You never know,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, realistically, it would be crazy for them to even get out of the stop. You know what I mean? Like, if they're driving stick, like they're just gonna like blow the clutch out.
Well, dude, I can't drive stick.
Me neither, but I can almost promise you that they wouldn't figure it out.
No.
It would just be like loud engine revving, and like you just hear like terrible noises.
Are race cars like stick shift or are they automatic?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? I don't know anything about cars.
You gotta be, dude. That's like where all the skill comes from.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Otherwise, you'd just be turning.
Yeah, I mean that's in Talladega Nights, right, dude?
Yeah, you're right. They're doing the shit with the stick, fucking shaking and baking it.
Fucking jump the gap, dude.
Yeah, the closest we can come is really doing like drunk Mario Kart, where you like rip a couple beers in the course of a race.
Yeah, or just ride a city bike hammered.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, so if you want the real danger element, into
Yeah.
it, then yeah, for sure.
That'll be fucking sick, man.
Yeah,
Well, dude, thank you for coming, bro.
dude, thanks for having me, man.
Always good to see you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you? When does the special come out, dude?
It comes out June 10th now.
They pushed it
They
back.
pushed it back. Yeah, I don't know. Did I tell you? Did I not tell you that?
I think you posted about it.
Yeah. So it's coming out June 10th on 800 Pound Gorilla's YouTube page.
It's a big deal, man.
I don't know, something. You know, I feel like it's better than me chucking
I think
it
that's
out
where
there.
like Nick Swartzen released his newest special, right?
They've got some people on there.
Got some bangers out there, dude.
So yeah, I don't know if you like have to put this out this week or if you can it for a little while, but if you gotta fucking keep the cycle going, dude.
I gotta give the people what they want, man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
June 10th, 800 Pound Gorilla YouTube.
How did it go? Like,
Dude, I think it went great. I'm really stoked.
would you film it?
I filmed it at the Gutter
Oh,
in
nice.
Brooklyn.
Really?
You know that place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty sick.
They had that back room there. We did 2 shows. I feel like that was a way to go.
Yeah, it
'Cause,
came out well though.
What's up?
Came out pretty well.
Yeah. I'm so happy with it, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's called Keep the Change, which is like it's like a parody of a name of a special.
Really? Is that like a Jewish reference?
No, it's like I didn't know what to name it, and then I decided to do this like bit in the beginning
Yeah.
where it's like, you know how like a lot of comedy specials begin and they're like in the middle of a joke or whatever.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something like that, but I didn't want to like burn a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So I just came up with like a fake punchline with no setup
Yeah.
and have everybody laugh really hard.
Uh-huh.
So the whole thing starts. I'm like, you know what I said to her? I'll tell you what I said to her. I was like, hey, honey, keep the change.
Mhm.
Everybody dies laughing. And this is called Keep the Change.
That's pretty sick.
And then you never get the setup to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaving people fucking wanting more, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's a good idea, man.
Keep them.
Are you the first person to do that?
I don't know.
If I ever have a
I also don't
special,
know if it's
dude,
a good idea.
that's a good idea though, man. Because you really like with the attention span and stuff, you really got to keep people on their toes.
You got to have some kind of.
I would just put up like a fucking like a drone shot of like the suburbs, just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
houses blowing up.
They're like exploding.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
And then you could just hear your jokes coming in.
Well, that would just be like the intro.
Okay.
Like in my head, I'd be like, oh, this is gonna keep people like engaged, but realistically, people would just like turn it off.
They'd be like, this is not what we thought this was. We thought this was a stand-up comedy special. I guess it's just like houses getting fucking nuked.
Fucking suburban houses blowing up. But
Sounds
dude, I
fucking
would
epic,
want it
dude.
to be like houses blowing up, but like fucking like huge explosions. But then like orgasm sounds in the back, but overlapped with farts too. So it's like farts, orgasms,
Yeah, that sounds-
and houses blowing up. Play that for like, yeah, dude. If you play that for
Yeah.
like 2 minutes, you know, how fucking confused people would be.
It'd be a great intro. I like the idea of you blowing like $100,000 of your you have like $500,000 budget just on the explosions. And then you
It's
have,
like
$600
real
bucks for the
explosions.
comedy special left.
It's like real explosions.
Yeah, real explosions. Like, like the Dark Knight, dude. Just
I go to jail, dude. Like all the money goes
you go
towards
out like a
bail.
legend, dude.
It's like a bail like sentence afterwards.
But yeah, man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming, bro. It was good to see you, man.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely share your special when it
thanks, man.
when it comes out.
I appreciate it,
Unfortunately, I
man.
have to put this out a little earlier,
No,
dude.
it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man. Where can people follow you and stuff?
Yeah, I'm Instagram. I'm Nunnagram. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Too late to change it, I think. And then I'm on YouTube at Nunnink Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Nunnink. And I do a lot of sketches. You've seen,
Yeah,
you've
for
seen
sure.
the skits. So
Yeah.
check out the skits. I'm on TikTok too.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, bro.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.